This video assumes that you have set up the TVOC sensor with an Aqara hub and that you have the Aqara hub already added to Apple HomeKit. And if you don't have it in Apple HomeKit, the way to do that is by hitting the plus up at the top of the Home app on your iOS device and then hitting Add Accessory. It'll give you an option to scan the QR code that exists on most HomeKit compatible devices. Once all of that has happened and you've entered into the Home application, you should see something like this at the top of your home. If you don't, head to the room where your hub is in your home. In that room, what will happen is you will see all of the sensors, and what you can do is tap on the one that you're not seeing or that you want to see, hit status on the settings, and then include in the home status, and then it will be included up at the top of this page. So that's just if you want it there. When I open it up, I can see all three of the sensors that are on this device. And of course, I can tap into each of them. I can make adjustments to the name here in HomeKit. I can see the battery level, which is not accurate. That's actually running through an update at the moment. Plus, I can see the room, change the room it's in. For each sensor, we can hit Add an Automation, and this allows us to go whether it's rising above a certain percentage of humidity or dropping below a certain percentage of humidity. We can also get specific about what times we want this automation to run. And we can also set whether we want people to be at home or not at home. The most likely thing that most people are going to do with this is based on the TVOC sensor itself. You can see the current air quality is excellent, so that's really good. And here's the 7 micrograms per meter cubed readout that is actually coming from this device. So we don't get the number on the sensor, but we do get it. So I'm going to hit Add Automation, and this is where we can use some of those things that are coming from the Aqara application. This is excellent, good, fair, inferior, and poor air quality level. So if it was to rise above a certain level, we'd probably want to turn off an air purifier or whatever we're using to deal with this. But for now, let's start with the automation that will start an air purifier and clean up our air. What I'm choosing is when it drops below the level of fair, which I think should be 3 of those leaves here, then I'm going to have an air purifier turn on. Now I want to do different things during the day versus at night. So I'm going to choose during the day, and if I want to read a little bit about that or adjust whether it's before and after sunrise and sunset, I can make that adjustment. But I'm just going to leave it here like this, and I do want to only have this run when I am at home. So I'm going to hit next, and now what do we want to do? Here's my air purifier. I'm going to hit next, and I'm going to turn it on. Plus, during the day, I'm going to make sure that the fan speed is 100%. I'm hitting done, and we can see that automation. The second automation I'm going to set up is the reverse. So once we get to excellent air quality, which means I'm rising above the good level, then I want to, and I don't care what time of day it is or whether anyone's home, I'm just going to hit next, and I want to turn off my air purifier. But in the evening, I want to add a third automation. So when it drops below that fair level again, but this is during the night and when people are home, then I'm going to put the air purifier on a much lower level. So I am going to turn it on, but I'm also going to long hold press. And you can see that I've gone as low as I can with the fan speed. There is actually different settings. So that's high, that's medium, that's low, and this is called sleep mode, which is a really low decibel sound. So now I have 3 automations that are going to run as I'd like to keep my air quality clean based on the TVOC sensor. What's the status of TVOC sensor?
TVOC sensor detects excellent air quality in the office.
What's the air quality in the office?
TVOC sensor detects excellent air quality in the office.
What's the humidity sensor level?
Humidity in the office is normal at 43%.
If you'd like to see more about the TVOC sensor, then check the playlist that's up on screen now. That playlist will take you through everything you need with Aqara's TVOC sensor and their hub as well.